Well, hello. I'm probably here by myself, but that's okay. I wasn't intending to actually go on this early. I am here because several ladies asked me to, how did I recreate or how did I create this little mini canvas? It's a 6x6 canvas. So I wasn't intending to actually do a video on it, but here I am. Sorry. Anyway, so here I am to recreate it. Hello, Clint. Clint, right now I'm going to do a tutorial, hon. I'm going to do a tutorial, so I want to focus on the technique. Hello, Anastasia. How are you? So anyway, I had a couple ladies ask me, how did I do this? And so I'm going to come in and really quickly, because I have to run into San Antonio and try to recreate this canvas that I created. So let's see how it turns out, and let's see what I don't want to make it the same way, because that would defeat the purpose of, I don't like having two of anything. Hi, Donnas. How are you? Good morning. Good morning. I'm having my coffee with you guys. Having my coffee. So it's good. It's all good. All right. So let's get started. So the first thing you're going to need, of course, is a canvas. Now these canvases, there's a lot of things that you can do with these little canvases. And I purchased these at Michael's. Use your 40% coupon by all means. It's a 6x6 little canvas. Great thing about these canvases is that they're so deep in the back that you can pull out and make a pop out or blow out or whatever you want to call it canvas. Explosive canvas. And that's the neat thing about these kind of canvases. So you can choose to use it as a canvas or make it an explosive canvas. I use the Finnabar clips. I have some of these in the store. I use some rusty nails that I rusted up, and I'm going to show you my rusting process. The wire is something that I'm going to have to put out so out in the sun once we're done. So the wire will be the last thing that I do. I won't do that on video because I have to rust up some wire myself. Paper clip rusted. I'll show you the process. And of course, I use the Tim Holtz. And this is something that was on clearance at Hobby Lobby. So you might want to check your Hobby Lobby. Hey, Rajul, how are you? Good morning. Good morning. So this is something that when Hobby Lobby has it on sale, check it out, because I just paid $1.74. Like I couldn't, even if I wanted to carry it in the store, I wouldn't, for the simple reason that every now and then Hobby Lobby have these amazing sales that you can snag them really cheap. What about the one from Dollar Tree? You could probably most definitely use that little mini canvas from Dollar Tree because it's about the same size. If you want to hang it, by all means use it. I like this one because it's a lot sturdier, especially if you're going to put a lot of stuff on it. But yeah, by all means, use whatever canvas, or you could probably have a little small piece of wood plaque, like a little small piece of wood that you can also do this technique on. All right, so I'm also going to use some chipboard pieces. This is a library card that's in my store, and I coffee dyed it ahead of time. Probably going to use this glassine bag that I also coffee dyed. And the trick about coffee dyeing glassine bags, what I do is I boil the coffee instant, and I use a really old pot. Don't use anything new because the wax will start to disintegrate and it'll stick to the pots, and you'll see it. And you can remove it with really hot boiling water, but just know that you're going to have that residue from the glassine wax. Once it's really, really hot, it has to be really hot. So get some tongs, dip it in, dip it back out, and then just kind of put it in the oven to bake. And then you get a nice little crisp glassine bag like that. I'm also going to use the vintage photos from found relatives from Tim Holtz collection. And these little, this is the mechanical metal embellishments from Prima. I put the links below on the video so you'll be able to see that. And I'm going to use the Tim Holtz ribbon ruler. And of course, I always wax, this is my jar of all the stuff that I try to pre-do. And it's sticker. Yeah, it is sticker. Yeah, it is. So I try to do this kind of stuff ahead of time. This is my rusty nails and paper clips and washers and stuff like that. I will be using some elements from Finnabar's liquid acrylics. I like to use these because it gives it that nice rusty look. So I'll probably be using a couple of these of the acrylic, liquid acrylic. Sorry, I can't even talk. And probably some waxes. I use a patina wax from Finnabar's collection, but you're welcome to use anything. And I also use some of the Tim Holtz chipboard pieces. So that's what we're going to do. Oh, and I had leftovers. These are in my shop already. And you can, they're chipboard notebook thingies. You can go in there and check that out as well. And I pulled out, I already had some distress, so we're just going to go ahead and use those because I've painted them already. I just wanted to make it a little bit different, not entirely. And I'm going to use the clock. And I think we're almost out of the clocks, if I'm not mistaken. Hello, Nicole. How are you? Hi, Penny. Oh, God, Nicole, you're so talented. To have you here, it's like an honor because you're super talented. Thank you for joining us. Okay, so let's get started. I'm going to grab my gel medium. First thing I want to do is I'm going to show you how I make my stuff rusty. You can probably, get paper clips or whatever and oxidize your stuff. I get a really old bucket or, Rubbermaid container because it foams up. Nicole, I think you're amazing. You're an amazing artist. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and and Dollar Tree has these, and you can use the ones from Dollar Tree. It has a little bit of a coating. Sometimes you might have to sand it out. I'm going to probably grab quite a bit of this so that I can have some. Some left over, and I'll have to keep doing it. His people that he used they look like dead people. Tim Holtz, I like you know what, Tim's, I have to show you Tim's. See, I saw the one from Prima once. They looked like dead people. Literally, they looked like they were from a casket. But this collection from the Tim Holtz, and I also have the Finnabar collection in the store. This collection I absolutely love. I mean, they are genuine people. Now, I had seen the ones from Prima a couple years ago. They looked like they were in a casket. I mean, they looked like they were dead people, like really gross and scary. But these are really nice. These are really, really nice. I love them. And then the quality, it's so thick. So thick. Like absolutely stunning. Now I like this guy, so we might use him. But look at that one. Not pretty. They're all amazing, I think. We might use him too. I don't know. We're kind of torn. They're all amazing. And the quality of the images, it's like really thick chipboard. Or not chipboard, like paper. I wouldn't even say cardstock. It's thicker than cardstock. But yeah, they're amazing. Yeah. So there's lots. There's plenty of these in there in that whole entire collection. All right. I'm going to move those along. Let's rust. Let's make some rusty stuff. It's like a chemistry lab in here. Okay. So just wad it up a little. Put some salt, iodized salt. I'm going to take it and leave it in my bathroom after I'm done pouring. I just use table vinegar. I'm not even measuring. I just pour it in there. Later on, I'll probably get some other nails and stuff like that and throw it in here as well. And hydrogen peroxide. Probably put more. You can see it starts to change color. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it does start to change color. Put more salt in there. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's starting to change color. Can you see the color change in there? It's starting to do its little color change thing. Mm-hmm. So it works really fast. Put it out in the sun, it'll work even faster. And that's probably what I'm going to do. And later on, I'm going to throw some nails and some other washers and stuff like that in that mixture just to take advantage of the mixture. But right now, for now, I'm going to put it in my bathroom sink because it's going to foam up. All right, so moving along. All right, let's grab this one. And you can use rice paper or napkins. If you have napkins, you could probably use that. I'm going to use my gel medium. Those are much better. Yeah, I agree. They're entirely much better. I know which ones you're talking about because I was freaked out by those ones from Prima. They were really creepy. If you guys like these hours of crafting hours, I could probably see about doing coffee with you guys. So what we're going to do, this is a perfect little size because I can go like that, wrap it around. It's exactly the perfect size of this frame. So I say find yourself some of this. And I do like those little keynotes there. So I'm going to cut it up to suit that. Let's get some paintbrush. All right. I use my grungy stuff all the time. You probably use wrapping paper too. I don't know. Tissue paper, whatever you guys want to use, whatever you have at your crafty stash. That's what you want to use. Try to get some of the air bubbles out. You could probably use also Mod Podge for this. You don't need gel medium. I used a gel medium because I'm going to be putting metals in here. And I do like this Finnabar gel medium. I've tried other gel mediums. I'm not a fan of them because they don't hold up to the weight. I know, isn't it gorgeous, Nicole? It's absolutely stunning. Best time to get those is when Hobby Lobby puts it at their 75% clearance. That's when I stock up on that stuff. I know they just had some clearance. I don't know who's calling me. I apologize for that. Sorry. Okay. That's that's the best time to stock up on that. I try to hit all our little Hobby Lobbies whenever I see things like that. But this time around, I haven't. I've kind of stayed away from craft stores. And you can probably get like a little squeegee or something. Let me see if I got one of mine here in hand. Probably not. Go figures, but. Oh, see, I tore it up right there. Too much rubbing. It's all right. Gives it to the character and the texture. You can put some drywall tape too, just, you know, whatever you have. Old book pages. I just found that this paper was just suitable for this. You just got to go really gentle. Don't manhandle this, as I was just trying to do. Let's flip it over. I have to run to the gas station. I'll be right back to watch. Oh, okay. And these little scraps here is what I'm going to use on the sides. And for those that watched that like my other little canvas that I did for my husband, that's exactly what I did. The same technique that I'm doing here, with the exception I did use some resin pieces, and I'll try to recreate that one as well. I just kind of did a lot of those videos on private session with some of my friends. And so didn't think about doing them live. Some ladies saw that process. Some did. Clint, are you having a good day? Are you feeling better? You feeling better, hon? Your stomach doing a lot better now? Yeah, I'm glad you're feeling better. Hey, you need to pay attention to this class because you got a couple little things that should be going into your in the mail for you. You could probably utilize some of these techniques to create something with the stuff that was mailed to you. So pay attention. Be a good student. You're going to need this for your stuff. Did you get your package? All right. I'm going to use these little scraps. Perfect fit. I'm telling you, this is a perfect little fit. A little bit. Flies. One thing I don't like about Anastasia, sometimes I get together with some of my friends and we do just private little video one-on-one classes together. So I did this in a private video tutorial with some of my friends. So they saw me make this, and then they saw the one that I did for Father's Day for my husband. Why is this one not wanting to line up? Why are you being a booty? We're going to have an issue with this little paper here. Let's do it this way. There we go. Guess it didn't want me to use that one paper. I stay away from all stores unless I need groceries. I know. I have not. I went to Hobby Lobby to pick up some paper for someone the other day because, you know, the Paper Studio brand. I like using their Paper Studio heavy cardstock. I do like that one. And someone, you know, asked me if I could pick up some for them because they don't have a local Hobby Lobby where they live. Well, they don't have a Hobby Lobby, period. So I went and picked up some for them. Otherwise I wouldn't. I haven't tried to go to Hobby Lobby or stores. Other than Walmart and our local Walmart for groceries, we have another grocery store that I tend to go to because they do have sometimes better sales than Walmart. Other than that, I don't know what it is. I haven't gone clothes shopping or anything like that. Yeah, I avoid that kind of scenarios. Okay, let's do this one. And you know, once we get this down, you know, your paper down, whether it's a napkin or rice paper or tissue paper, whatever you put down, once you get this process down, the other process, trust me, it's a lot quicker. The other canvas, as soon as my husband comes up, I'll show you the other canvas that I did, and that's the one everyone was asking, how did I do that? That one was a little bit more detailed and it took a lot more work. So that one will probably be one that I would probably record for y'all. And I do have to make one because I want to donate. Hey, Rose, how are you? Hobby Lobby is a hotspot. Hotspot, yeah. It is a hotspot. You too many people going to it. I agree with you, Miss Donna's. How are you, hon? How are you, Miss Rose? I need to go down to get out of town and go visit you, Rose. Maybe we should do that, Rose. I should go down. Is there a hotel nearby you that I can go down and you and I can craft together? Maybe we can work on that travel journal together. I don't know. Just thinking. I'm just inviting myself. I forgot that you were in town and I had that glass mirror for you. Forgot that you were here. That Tim Holtz glass mat that I don't use. Honestly, I love Tim Holtz. I just don't, the glass mat's not one of my favorite because of the reflection I get from when you're video recording. It's definitely not my favorite. It's just, I get a really bad reflection. Come on. You can say, well, I just thought that maybe I'm going to grab one of this here and I'm going to cover a little bit that there. And it doesn't have to be perfecto. Because it's going to be, anyway, believe it or not, it looks like it's a different, that I use different stuff, but I didn't. It's the same exact same paper. It's the exact same one. See that? There's the numbers, the exact same one. It's just how I grunged it, okay? All right. I'll have a little bit of that more in there. Done with this. Let's put that away. Yesterday, I was my first time going to the store in months. Kroger have sherry on sale for $1.99 a pound. Bring the kids. I have a spare room couch and blow-up mattresses. I'll have to tell that to Eric. So see how far it is. How far is it from? Because you just came down here. All right, so we have that. We have that figured out. Now the next thing is let's gather up. As you can see, I used a doily in the back. We could use a paper doily. I'm not going to use a paper doily this time around. I'm just going to use this glassine bag right here. I don't need all of it, so we're just going to, or envelopes, not a bag. I'm going to cut some of this, and it's just a matter of layering now. And I'm just going to tear it up with my hand because it just gives it more textures and different variants of elements. Crunchy. I don't know if I like it like that. I don't know. Maybe not. There we go. So we are having that there. And I'm going to braise it up. I got tons of scrap chipboard just to give it some dimensional effects on there. I like using the black chipboard though. So let's use black chipboard. I save all my scraps whenever I do my 3D stuff. I don't know if you guys do, but I do. Okay, so I'll probably have to cut these down to size, but we're going to raise it up. And then where's my clock? 3 hours. That's not bad. That's not bad. I can talk to Eric and is there like, you love scraps. I love scraps too, Clint. I love them. They're just perfect, aren't they? Nice travel time to She's actually here in Texas. She is one of my neighbors. She is a neighbor. I just took out the clock. You see how it's like alta y magia. Like I just took out the clock. I showed you guys the clock, and now I can't find the clock. It's just like, where the heck did the clock go? Because it's right buried underneath. So we're just going to probably use maybe a clock, or maybe not. I don't know. You know what? Actually, let's not do that. I'm going to use that for the fish. Let me see if my hubby brings that one that I did so I can show you guys what I was talking about. Okay. All right, so then we're going to take, of course, our library card. We're just trying to reproduce this, guys. This is what we're trying to reproduce. We have our image, and I'm going to choose one of these images. I might need a smaller image, but it's okay if it's bigger. I'm going to grab... let's see. I can use use a tag. This way. Where's this booty, booty, booty? Okay. And I'm going to distress all this. I want to. I'm just going to try to not so much recreate. Do it this way. We're going to put the clip on the opposite side. How's that? I'm going to do it that way. And then you're back. Oh, thank you, Nicole. All right, so we got our little clip. We're going to put that there because we have this clip going this way. And we do have some. Nicole, I need to talk to you. Maybe I should. I'll talk to you after this. Send me a message afterwards, Nicole. I know you do mixed media. We're going to put that there. I just used black gesso from the Finnabar collection. And that's all I did for this. So I'm going to tear that up there. I'll probably have to touch it up with some black gesso again. Go there, go there. And I put a little tag on there. And let's see. Yep, send me a message on Facebook, Nicole. I think you and I are friends. I might have something for you. Might have something for you. I want to find some. I don't want something too feminine because, you know, he is masculine. So I got this at a thrift store here. So maybe we can do something now down there. Okay, awesome. Just contact me there. I might have something for you if you're up to it. You can put that there. I like threads, so oops, what the heck did I do? I like threads, so I never cut up those threads. And I leave those threads like that because I just like the whole thread idea. Just gives it more textures, I guess, if you want that look of textures. All right. We got that. Let's move this a little bit more here so we can see that. And let's use a paper clip. We got some. Oh, here's my hubby with the frame. All right, so this is the one that I did. Everyone in Marta's. I did this for my husband, and with the exception of this little metal piece here, the eyelets and this metal here, everything else is resin and chipboard. Push it up. Oh, sorry. This is metal, of course. It's a Tim Holtz label. That's a Tim Holtz. These are metal. Everything else is resin. That's metal. The eyelets. Oh, and my husband's custom made fly. That's his. He made that. Everything else is basically chipboard or resin. So we are going to recreate this. Hey, Miss Carrie. Carrie, you're so funny, Carrie. We're going to recreate this. And it's the same thing that I'm about to do on this canvas. It's the same technique. I use just the same paper. As you can see, it's the exact same paper. The difference is I use resin, and over here I haven't used. So we're going to try to recreate this in the next week or so. It's just I have to clear my plate to record it probably because that's a lot longer process. All right, so we got that going like so. And I'm probably going to look for a ticket. And I had some tickets here that I was going to use for my album that we're going to do tonight. We're probably going to just use, I like the numbers though, so we're going to use this ticket. I'm going to sew all this together once I figure out how I want this. We're going to sew it together so we can get those threads. Again, I need to push this one a little bit more out there. Not there. And maybe let's move it down where the eye can see it better. And then, what else? I think that's good for that. And I'm probably going to coffee. I have some coffee dye. I'm going to probably coffee dye that a little. I'm going to go ahead and remove this because this is pretty much how I want it. I want to go ahead and get this a little bit distressed with Tim Holtz Vintage Photos. And I'm comfortable with how that's turning out. So we're just going to go with it. I got to get some nails. I do need to get my nails. And my distress. Yeah, the fish was, I'm not a fish maker. And so, you know, a couple of the ladies helped me out to figure out, I didn't know that the belly of the fish, my husband fishes, and I didn't know that the belly of the fish was lighter in color. And he wanted a bass. Finnabar, I was inspired by Finnabar, so that's not entirely, I'm going to go ahead and go right with the ink pad because I want this image. Another idea that you guys can do, I want this to look more distressed and more vintage, not just like it's coming out of a factory. You can take some embossing powder, like the heavy embossing. What I would do in something like this, I don't have the freezer. Like if I have a freezer closer by, I would put the embossing and take it in the freezer and then pull it out and crack it, and it looks like cracked glass. I would do that for sure for that. Okay, so let's distress this one and this a little bit more. And this, we can't have new. We got to have it a little bit distressed, of course. I'm going to tear this up. Look at that. My tag was already gluing in there. And you can probably stamp on this if you wanted to. Add more stuff. Make it more grungy. Okay. All right. Go like that. Now I'm just going to take my stuff and start gluing. And for that, I'm going to use like that. Okay. I'm going to use my, go ahead and use my glue stick. I have some of this in the shop also. And this is just like a temporary hold for me till I can get into the sewing machine and sew it down. Okay. Once I have that, I'm going to take it down to the sewing machine and run some crazy stitches. I think the stitches is what gives it a nice, unique look. What are you making tonight? I am going to finish up that album that we started making the other night. We're going to finish that album up. But I got to get to San Antonio. So once I finish here, I'm going to drive. We're going to drive down San Antonio, and then I'll get ready for tonight to show that album. Now for this part, I just do some crazy random stitches. I don't want perfect stitches. I just want crazy random stitches. All right, here we go. So all these little threads, I'm just going to snip some of them off and leave the others hanging like so. And there we have that, just crazy random stitches. I'm going to go ahead and use our gel medium to glue this all down. So we're at 43 minutes. Not bad. Not bad at all. I am probably going to also, wait, we need to put some chipboard down to lift this up. Give it more of a lift there. We need a lift. To lift it up, we're going to use these pieces here. Random chipboard that are scraps laying around. Kind of give it an oomph there. Put 2 layers there, and then let's measure this one out. Let me move this out of the way. Carrie, tell your boss that this is very important and you need some crafting time, and see if he'll give you a break. All right. And then we're going to cut these little smaller ones. Okay, that should do it. That should give us a little bit of a lift there. There we go. Perfect. I'm going to get my black gesso because we need to touch up a little bit of that. Don't want to use me one. Where's my black gesso? All right, we're going to open one of these up. Drink more of my coffee because I need to spray. There we go. Awesome. And this black gesso, I like the Finnabar gesso. But my God, right now it's so hard to get. Like I can't get it in for the store right now because everything is on hold because of all this coronavirus stuff. So right now I can't get black gesso. Hoping to be able to get some here soon for the shop. Y'all notice? I don't like to get my mats dirty. I don't know why I have mats. Hey, Miss Jeannie, how are you feeling today, hon? You feeling better? I know Clint's feeling better today too. He should be getting a package soon. All right, so let's get that one kind of cleaned up a little. And get my hands cleaned up. I don't know how I managed to get so dirty so quick. You're at work. Work is crazy. I know. I keep hearing you. I don't know how you manage to work 12 to 15 hours a day. You can't. If I had $1 million, if I won the lottery tomorrow, Miss Janie, I would surely help you out. I don't think that's good for you. And that's probably why you have so many flare-ups. The stress from work alone would cause a flare-up. Okie dokie. Hands are clean and I feel better. Go there. I can go right there. So. I'll go right there. And I do have these. I haven't used this. Oh, you're so sweet. Hey, hi everyone. Hi everyone coming in. Yes, everyone coming in. Hello. I like this here, so we're going to use this one. This is the Tim Holtz, and I don't have this in this, the label tape. I don't have that in the store. But if you guys want me to carry some of this one, I can try to get it ordered into the shop. I think I have to go straight through Ranger because I don't think Notion has it right now. All right. Oh, I like that. We're going to use this. This is pretty cool. This reminds me, there was the little machiney thingy that came out many centuries ago. Maybe some of you guys don't know about it, but I'm sure pretty much a lot of you do know about it. The little machine, it came out like when we were little. I'm 48, so for those of you guys that are my age and older, may remember that little machine that was the label maker back in the day. That was our label maker back in the day. Y'all remember that little machine? Janie, I don't know if you have it, but do you have Facebook Messenger? Oh, okay, that's not for me. That's for Miss Janie. All right, let's glue these ones down. Let some of those stitches show up because that's what we want. We want some of those stitches, those random stitches. It gives more textures to your piece. Show up there. I like things that are hanging, not proportionately. Let's close this. I know. Isn't it great? I want to see if I carry it. If I can find it. I think I have to get it through Notions. Not Notions, Ranger. But I'm going to see if I can get it in the shop. Let's get our nails. One nail there. Another nail over here. Because he's a dude, you know. He has to have his nails, you know. He's a working dude. And then I can put another nail up there. Let's get this bigger nail over here. And this smaller one down here. And then let's move this little guy here, like so. Kind of give it a symmetrical look. Hey, Miss Tori. All right, so I think once you have an idea of how you want it, then you can just go to town and start gluing down. And last thing that we put on that one canvas, or not last thing, we did put a paper clip. And so we're just going to attach a paper clip in here, like so. And it's kind of rusty. It's a rusty little paper clip. Take notes, you know. I think we can just get away with just two. Yeah, I like that. I don't know about you guys, but I think that's just about how I want it. I like it like this. I like it like that. I like it like that. All right, let's get our little piece. Thank you. Let's get this little grungy piece here that I kind of coffee dyed real quick. Oops. You guys, hey Miss Judy, how are you? Do you guys like this time of crafting hour? You guys like this versus nighttime? I know that Miss Carrie is at work, but I could probably have coffee and crafting before I get my day done or day started with school and everything else that I have to do. Sometimes at night I got to get ready for dinner and yada yada yada. You prefer this hour? Cool. Cool. No, I like it, but I love time. I love anytime. Oh, Miss Corey. Okay. So Miss Donna saying, no, you're not a morning person, Miss Donna. See, I'm a morning person. I've been up already since crack of dawn probably. And I went to bed probably like, I don't know, at 2 in the morning. And I was up by 6. And so, all right, I'm gonna put more of that gel. And we're probably gonna have to nuke it with the heat gun just to get it to stay in place for a bit. I'm trying to get more gel into more of the gel medium. Like I said, I'm having such a hard time getting some of the Prima stuff in because of all the shipping issues around the world with COVID. And thank you, Miss Janie, for sharing that link for me. That's very sweet of you. Actually. We're gonna clean up some of this mess here. Diaz, what are you doing, Miss Janie? I think Miss Janie's working, Clint. She works from home, but she works long hours. All right. We might not get away with our trim, but we're gonna try to move and shift things around. Let's shift some stuff around. I like my trim, but I also like my nails, and it may not make it. May not make it, guys. I don't know. Let's see. It'll make it. It'll make it. We're gonna make it work. Shoot, because I like that grunginess of all the threads. So we're gonna make that sucker work. And you don't have to be as sloppy as I am with the mediums. I just choose to be sloppy. You don't have to choose to be sloppy. Clint, 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 did you get your package? All righty. Let's glue this one down, and then we can start with the other mediums. Okay, that's how we're gonna go. So I'm comfortable with how that is. So now I'm just going to lift this one up because I know that that nail is gonna stay right where it is. And we're going to attach more glue. I don't want to lift it up too much. All right. Everyone works differently. I'm the backwards crafter, and I take pride in that. I take lots of pride in me being the backwards crafter. Do everything backwards. I don't know why, but I do. Some people would have probably not done it the way I just did it, but Let's press down. Press down. Donna, daughter's on the phone. Gotta run. Maid, look at what mom put. Clint, get off of here. Oh, you just got told, Clint. Your mama said, get off. Go do your chores. Not yet, waiting. You're waiting on your package. I know how that feels. It's like when you get a package. I'm waiting on a couple packages to come in. And let me tell you, I'm like anticipating the arrival, and I get anxious, I get anxious. I do. All right. I think that's just about does it. Let's heat some of this stuff up, and let's do the final touch, which is the carmine, which I absolutely love. This makes wonderful rusty effects. Bye, Miss Donnas. Thank you for joining us so early. All right. Let's put some of these little gadgets and bobbits in there. Oh, we were supposed to put the little ribbon from Tim Holtz. I guess it'd be too much. I don't know. Well, not too much. It's never too much, right? It's never too much. Is it too much? Never too much. Oh, I like it. It just adds more touch, more character to it. We're going to go with it. What the heck, Let's add these. I'm going to go with the copper kind because everything is kind of rusty. That way I don't have to rust that too much. Clint drives me nuts when... I know, Judy. I know he drives me nuts. I drive my own self nuts whenever I have packages. I tell my husband, did you go to the mail? Did I get anything? Did I get anything? And he's like, no, you haven't gotten anything. I will let you know as soon as it comes in. So this is the final little touches that I'm doing. And then the wire I will do as elasting. And we might go with this one. Let's put a number on here. Ooh, yeah. What do you guys think? He may have been a cop, may not, in honor of all the cops out there. I don't know. What do you guys think? Maybe not. Let's try something else. Maybe he was an electrician. I don't know. Or maybe that was just too much. Yeah, I think it's too much. Let's not do that one. Sometimes a little bit goes a long way. And I'm going to put a nail head up maybe somewhere in there, because we do have nails. And these are the Tim Holtz nail heads that are in the shop. And I'm just going to put it right up there. And they're just like little nail heads. Mom, I am not. I believe, Miss Judy, I think you are impatient. We're all impatient, Clint. Don't feel bad about that. We're all impatient. I'm waiting on a Tonic Studio die. die set. And I'm impatient. I will admit to it. I'm very impatient. I'm just using gel medium to kind of get this in. And you want more rust on these, you can just do that same little mixture that I told you guys to make. All right, now I'm gonna clean up my act here. Just a ton. All right, perfect, I think. So here it is without all the grunginess that we're about to put it in. I am not May. Yes, you are. I like round one. I like the round one. Oh, okay. Hi, Miss Erin. How are you? Okay, so you can choose to leave it like this. So my last finishing touch will be to put in that metal wire that we just rusted up. You can choose to leave it like this. I'm just going to go a step further. I'm going to grab my carmine, and this is a liquid, and I found that this works a lot better when you mix it up with a little bit of water. It goes really neat. I'm just going to go ahead and use this right here. I'm just going to pour it right here. And a little bit of this goes a very long, long way. You don't want to, put a lot. Let me get my water. I'm also going to take the Tiger Orange, and we do have the Tiger Orange, I believe, in the store in stock. I didn't put the link below, but we do have it. I believe we do. Just a little bit. You don't need a whole lot. Thank you. All right, and then just take a paintbrush and go into those little areas that you want to, give. Let me find a paintbrush. I need to get more paintbrushes. That's on my shopping list. All right, and then just take a paintbrush and go into the areas you want to give that rust effect to. And you can take your water, spray bottle, mix it in. And that's it. And that's all you do. That's all. It's like Murder, She Wrote. That's all you do. That's all you do. Yes, I know. I love these acrylics are awesome. I love them. I saw Finnabar because I'm in her, I don't know if you're in her Patreon, but I saw her using these, and I fell in love with them. So here I am. I would say hooked on it. I wouldn't say addicted to them. I would say hooked on them. I would not say addicted. So I'm going in with the carmine, and then I'm going to go ahead and kind of wet it in just a little to get some of that flowing down just a tad bit. And get those rust going in. Get it flowy and dripping. I'm gonna get some on these little pieces as well. Get your edges, and I'm going to go in now with the yellow tiger. And that's all she wrote to this, guys. This is so how easy it is. And it's only been an hour and 11 minutes. I showed you how to rust up your wire, and the last touch that I will put on here is the actual rusty wire. All this here, I'm just going to drippage, mixture of the orange, tiger orange, and the carmine, and spray bottle of water. And that's all she wrote on this. Not a whole lot of work entailed in here. I will take some of the wax and go over a little bit of that there, and yeah, that's it, guys. Not a whole lot. You can stamp if you want, if you choose to. You can stamp on here if you want. Activate that a little. But just a little bit of that carmine. It is a little bit expensive for that liquid acrylic, but let me tell you, it goes a long, long way. You don't need a whole lot of it. Just a little bit will go a long way. Kent must be hungry. He said paint looks like ketchup. Clint, you're funny. You are funny, Clint. Ketchup. What are you planning? Are you having a burger, hot dogs? I love my hot dogs to be burnt crisp. I don't know about y'all, but I do. I don't like to see the hot dog just like that. I'm going to go in and just kind of, it's a little bit washed down, watered down with the tiger, and I'm just going to go in with that wash down and brush it in. The tiger orange. I'm probably going to grab more of the carmine, just a little drop of it, and go in a little bit stronger on the edges, just a little. I'm just going to put a drop more of the carmine. Make it a little bit more intense. A little more intense here. And you don't want it to dry up, because if you don't wet it immediately, it will dry up pretty fast. So if you want to get that rusty look, this is a quick rusty feel without really going really rusty, using all the rust effects. But you want to wet it down pretty quick. You don't want to wait too long to wet it down. It's really good intense in there. You love burgers. You love yours burnt. Oh, me too. I don't like to see the, I don't know, I get grossed out from just looking at the hot dogs. I have to see it burnt. Just like chicken. Ooh, I can't stand fried chicken. It looks like um I just have to see it burnt. Not burnt. My chicken can't be that burnt, but I just don't like to I get grossed out. All right. And you can, final touches, you can come in with a little bit of gesso if you want, like the white gesso. I would do a little bit of white gesso and just hit some areas if you want. I'm not. I'm content. If that's only if you're not content with the appearance of it. I'm not. I'm content with my appearance. Okay. Watch it in, dry it up. All right. I think I'm content. Let's dry this up. And I'm happy as can be. I can choose to put a Tim Holtz message on here, one of his little chipboard letters or words, whatever. Do that. That's the final message. Gotta go. Nice work, mate. Oh, thank you, Miss Erin. Love you too, Clint. Have a good day. Let me know if you get your package. I am going to be traveling to San Antonio. I got to go get my Puerto Rican spices. Thank you for joining us. I'm almost done, actually, guys. We are at 1 hour and 18 minutes, and this baby, with the exception of the wire, and I'm going to go to the bathroom and show you what that looks like here in a few minutes. I'm probably going to get, well, I know my kids want to go and get some fried plantain chips, and I'm going to get adobo, some stuff. Adobo is what I season my meat with, but I had to get some adobo and some stuff to make sofrito, which is where I make my, what do you call it? To make the sofrito, cilantro. And I want to see if they have any fresh yuca and malanga. Just some of the stuff that I typically use when I'm cooking. Right. Making a mess in here, guys. I'm serious mess right about now. Not sure how I manage to make messes. I'm like the one that doesn't like messes, but yet I'm the one that makes the messes here. My husband laughs at me. He's like, you hate messes, but you make the mess. Like, I know I hate messes, but I do make the mess. I make the most messes here. I love this carmine. liquid stuff. This is awesome, awesome stuff. All right. Finger painting is the best also. About y'all, but finger painting is the best. If you guys want me to get some of this and try to order it for the store, let me know. I'll be happy to look into getting it for the shop. All right, so last touch is this one right here, and we're going to probably put that right there. I'm just going to use my handy dandy glue gun. Oh, it's not even plugged in. My husband unplugged it. He was teaching fly fishing last night, occupied my space, and guys, he unplugged my glue gun. How rude of him. He is so rude. He and I are going to have a discussion. Occupied my little space, and he unplugged my glue gun. How rude. How rude, how rude, how rude. Get some little shadow effects. That's just what I'm doing, is just kind of getting a little bit of a shadow effect on the placement of these. All right. Last touch is the wax, and we're just going to do a quick patina wax. I've been trying to get the patina in the store, it's on back order. So I do apologize for that. We have other waxes in the shop, but right now we can't get the a lot of this Finnabar stuff. It's just hard to get right now. But hopefully as soon as it becomes available, I'll get it in the shop. So just a little bit of patina, not too crazy, not too much, just a little. And that I call a little bit here, a little bit there. I call this project finito, terminado, caso cerrado. A little bit of blues here just to make it pop a little. Too much. Using up what's on my finger. There we have it, guys. Nice little finish piece right there. Quick and easy. An hour and 24 minutes. That's all I took. So, I will try to get the other one done sometime. I'll probably have to record that one because that one does have the resin pipes. But I'll try to get that one done. Pretty quick and easy. Thank you, Jeannie, for sharing the link to the shop. I appreciate you. These little scraps are wonderful. Don't throw those away. I'm not going to toss this paper here. So what I'm going to do is, I know I have this little guy here. I'm just going to glue him down because I got glue on my thing. I'll glue that right down there. And he could be used for something else later on. Okay. Hey, Miss Evelyn, how are you? I'm about to get off of here. You just seeing the last part of it because I'm about to get out. I'm about to go grocery shopping. Yay, me, for Spanish food. Yes, que rico. We have to go to San Antonio to pick up my Puerto Rican stuff. I save all this. Recyclable. There. Over there. Late as usual. Yes, grungy. I love grungy. I don't know about y'all, but I love grungy. So do you guys want me to look into seeing about carrying this tape in the shop? It's the Tim Holtz tape. If you guys do, I'll look into carrying it in the shop. Nicole, send me a message on Facebook if you haven't done already. I will get to your message this afternoon when I come back from my trip. You love San Antonio? I do too. I just don't like being stuck in traffic. I used to do marketing in San Antonio and I would be stuck in traffic all the time. And it was so stressful. Yes. Okay. I will carry it. I will definitely carry it. I don't know where the back part of this went. It's in this desk somewhere. So I don't know. Oh, let me show you the metal to show you what's so far. And I haven't put it out in the sun. Normally, if you put it out in the sun, oh my God, you get a full effect. But look, I'm going to probably sit it out in the sun. You see that? That's what it looks. So I'm going to probably stick it in the sun and get it more rusty, and then I'll wrap it up. All right, ladies, I am out. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you for being here today. And I'll see you guys in the next video. I'll probably be seeing you guys tonight, most likely. Sure will. Okay, thanks, Nicole. I'm going to see you guys tonight. Don't forget to smack the thumbs up. Leave a comment after the video if you like this video. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys. Have a good day.